My honeybee. Ah, I see you have managed to infiltrate my walls with one of your rats. Calpurnia is a good friend and nothing further. She has always been a faithful advisor since my days as a shut-in historian. I take my vows very seriously, even the ones to you. I vowed to have Calpurnia in the wings as the muse to whisper in my ear. Unlike my predecessors, I believe there is a tremendous amount of wisdom to be gleaned from women. Did Augustus not understand the same with Livia? Hence why she aided me in Britain. Do I detect a hint of jealousy? Such a rare sight for the likes of you. I expected a scoff and petty insult. Shows how wrong you are when you state that people cannot change, for you certainly have. You're getting softer, but not channeling it correctly. You resist it and waste all that potential. The python is hungry but cannot bring itself to eat the deer. The only option left is starvation. I do not wish to watch you wither away, which is why, as much as it irritates you so, I long for the return to normalcy for us, where we can end this childishness and grow up. The boy is a lukewarm addition to our lives. This much is true, but we owe it to him and to ourselves to raise him properly, like a true Roman man, a Coriolanus for the imperial age. Do you remember your desire to not become my mother? The kind of woman who starves her own child? Perhaps you do not realize it, but you are doing the equivalent to Britannicus. You starve him of a mother, a model for the women who shall enter his future and influence his household when the time comes. You starve him of certainty and stability. How can an empire be expected to be efficient if its own ruler was nurtured in a broken family? There is also his sister, Octavia. Does she not deserve a guide for her womanly duties? A matron to encourage a good match and disavow a bad one? You have yet to answer these questions, Messalina. Like your metaphorical flower, you have very few petals left to pick. Can I truly say that I regret our memories together, my former lifestyle? Truly? No. I miss them. I miss the freedom of the past. I felt alive, fire in my gut and passion in my loins, but fire must be extinguished before it rages out of control.
Never would I have believed I would see the day when you would lie to me. You expect me to believe that because Calpurnia taught you not to waste your money on history texts, that she is now advisor material. You may be able to deceive the mad and power-hungry with your fool act, but with me, you have never been a good liar. Don't you understand, Claudius? We are forever connected. We know things about the other that would destroy us. Calpurnia has only seen you naked. I have seen you skin deep. I have seen that frightened little boy within you and have nourished it. Calpurnia merely polishes your scepter when it gets a bit rusty. I am greatly disappointed by your rejection with how dull your chosen life has become. I believed it was only a matter of time before you would tire of it all. Kudos to your determination, I suppose. The problem with me is that I have been afflicted with Minerva's curse. Like the sly Ulysses, Minerva has marked me as a favourite. Most mortals would be honoured by such a thing, thrilled to be in her lady's service. Those fools fail to realise that Minerva chooses them as a toy to play with. A ragged doll to pull and tear at, to throw against the wall in her tantrums and dress up in humiliating outfits. She has made me restless, always on the lookout for a new adventure and a monster to slay. In the end, she will kill me. Once she had her fun with Ulysses, ensuring his exploits would be sung for millennia to come, she threw him to the wolves to watch him be torn apart. Rather like a gladiator, isn't it? A brave but foolish little creature designed expressly for amusement. Ignorant to the fact that its life is a practical joke. Rather like our children. The bards disagree, but the version I believe the most is the one where Ulysses is killed accidentally at the hands of his son by Circe Telegonus. The veteran of Troy was so full of rage and addicted to war that he mistook his son for a bandit. I imagine Minerva felt immense satisfaction at listening to him choke upon his own blood. Like theatregoers, in the grand finale to a tragedy, she wept with cathartic joy. She has staged the same finale for the play of my life. I wonder who shall be the one to plunge the poisoned dagger into my chest. Perhaps she has a far more violent end in mind. The same plot will get boring if repeated, would it not? So maybe it will not be my son who butchers me. Maybe it shall be a scorned lover. Oh, wouldn't that be exciting? Perhaps a group of them all vying for my love. Blinded by their obsession, they fight and the curtains fall upon a massacre. Or the killer could even be yourself. Tired of my ways and pushed on by the cries of Mars, who belittles you to brandish your sword and act like a man. Yes. That would certainly be a fitting end to a Sophoclean tragedy.